EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present opening round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship.
Ooh, nice
Missed
shot.
that one.
Barrett.
Going towards the rough.
He did
I
it!
think he'll be happy with that. Like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Great professionals, Frank. They don't fear the green side bunker shot, do they?
Hello.
No, because you can be conservative as you want. You actually have far more options. And you don't have to hit the ball first.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Get the ball.
Suck it.
Oh, just
Who's that?
From 4 feet. Well, with that drop shot, moves to 1 over for the tournament. How about this second, a par 5?
Well, if you're brave, you try and flash it down that tree line down the left, but there's a couple of limbs that poke out. Every now and again, they catch an errant tee shot.
Good job, Bogey.
Good job.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5.
Oh, that's bad. Hit a tree and oh no.
Rich, there's nothing worse than this. This might look all right, but in the mulch, this is a disastrous situation.
So this is not mulch ado about nothing?
Ah, I get it.
Well, Frank, you hate to miss the green on a
I want
par
a par.
5 with your third shot.
Well, they say par 5s are the easiest holes to birdie, but the hardest holes to make 4. Making
That was
6, though,
bad.
that's certainly...
Yeah.
Far from the hole, but still on the green, and that's never too bad.
I'm so bad at putting.
Speed wasn't bad on that long
Another
putt,
bogey,
but
I'm never
the read
this
wasn't very good.
bad.
This to surrender, only 1 shot.
Okay.
Not the best start, 2 over
Wait, you
par.
should get this game.
So we started with a par 4, then a par 5, and now the 177-yard par 3 third
Do you
hole.
want
on
to play the
Hazard
show?
You really break this green up into 3 portions. Front left, front right, and that back, just on top of the ridge.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Ooh, okay.
Nice approach shot.
fire.
He'll be happy with that.
Ooh, par. Okay. Yeah, celebrate.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Frank, how important is positioning off the tee here?
Make a
Oh, crap.
1
What
and
did you
2. This,
say? Make a... Okay, in a second, I'm going to finish this hole. Alright, I'm going to make one.
Frank, the approach here to the 4th is fraught with peril, isn't it?
3 distinct levels here. There's that sort of
Oh,
small
okay.
piece in the front
Not
right.
bad.
There's that left side of
Oh,
the green,
man,
and
now
the
it's
tops here on
quiet.
the right.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try.
Man. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Ooh, nice putt there. Hey,
Needs
Tut!
birdies at some point, but will take the par to stay at 2 over.
What up, Libby? Libby.
Now the 5th. This long
yeah.
par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
If you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Frank, I
What
think
was
that's
that?
going to the bunker.
Looks like it.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Into the tall
I'm actually
cabbage.
fine.
That ball is swallowed up. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Getting set now over the putt.
Oh my gosh!
Certainly going in.
Oh, man.
Game! Just missed the E. Ah!
Misses the putt here. Has to try again and add another stroke to the scorecard.
Yeah.
Too bad. 2 drop shots right there with a double bogey. Frank, you don't want to get too cute with that second shot here at the 6th.
I remember many a time, Rich, when they put the flag right of center. You try and hit it a little bit too close, those palm trees all of a sudden come into play. Hits one of those, that ball can go anywhere.
That was a good shot.
Frank, now the second shot here at hole number 6.
Yeah, not overly long, but be very aware of these palm trees that are short. Many a shot's caught those trees coming into the green.
Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face. And a good chance for birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Oh, that's a...
Rough day so far, 4 over par on the round. Well, that'll do it for day number 1, and a tough start for some of those who were hoping for better things.
Yeah, slow start, surprisingly, really, and hard to put your finger on why, because we saw a lot of good golf, but now, outside looking in, we'll need to play well tomorrow.
Cool, bro. There's a guy named Jake Barrett. Yeah, I know who that
EA
is.
Sports
Did you
and
play for
the
the
Web.com
Diamondbacks?
Tour proudly present second round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship.
Danny Espinosa. He's pretty good.
He's safely on deck.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Par yesterday. Now for birdie.
What?
And getting ready for the putt.
Yes, par.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. You stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
Frank, it may be obvious you'd rather have a ball sitting up perfectly in these fairways as opposed to the deep rough off to the left or right. But how is a player able to take advantage
fine with
when
that,
he
actually.
has that good lie?
Well, anything better than that would be sitting on a tee. That is a perfect lie. It almost guarantees good contact.
Not fine with that. Come
Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel.
Oh,
You have something
wait, look
between
at
the
our
ball and
stream.
the club face. So it's a different feel, but you also
I just made the
have
best
to have
shot ever.
imagination.
Oh my goodness,
If you're
on
just
the
joining
beach.
us, we're at the 5th Sawgrass, 449-yard par 4.
Might already be
Frank,
gone,
what's in store
but-
here?
One of the prettiest tee shots
I was
on
in
the
the
golf
bunker
course,
and I
Rich.
made it.
Once again, you're coming out of a chute of trees. Big bunker down the right side. Really, you want to
Yeah,
hug
I
that
got
right
a
side.
par.
That gives you a better entry into this green. Second shot.
Let me chip it. Yep, I'm fine with that.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right
Hey,
here.
I gotta pee.
Never a bad score on the card. That's par. Frank, you're one behind. Sunday afternoon, you're trying to win one of the game's great championships. Is this a spot that you love as a competitor, the 16th hole of par 5, with a chance to make a lot of noise?
It's a spot you cannot hide from, Rich, because you know exactly there. If you haven't looked at a scoreboard, you can feel it from the atmosphere.
I had my mic muted the whole time.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
Nice shot, Barrett. Not yet.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Okay, let's go. Birdie.
Terrific
Birdie, come
golf
on.
shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie.
Let's go! Birdie, baby.
We haven't seen a whole lot of that,
Woo,
Frank,
woo,
but that has to feel
woo,
good.
woo, woo, woo.
Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't that right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along, and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd
have to make a
behind,
freaking
and you
par.
realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years.
That's a
like-
birdie! Oh my God, it's his game.
This one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt.
How did I just make that?
People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if
Okay.
that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Wow, I thought he made that.
I'm
Very
fine
well
with the
done.
par.
Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Just a couple of feet.
Go. Gotta go on to day
Well read.
2.
Don't forget third round coverage coming your way
Yeah,
tomorrow
game's so
on
fun.
EA Sports. For Frank Navalo, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now.
Level 6.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present third round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
In the greenside bunker here, Frank. Nice to go to the beach, but
Let's go! Let's go!
pretty good shot right there. Settles in over the putt.
Let's go. Are you playing my
In
career?
for par. One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
No, because you kicked me.
As for their that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
Hey, do you go to Oxford? Okay, you're getting kicked then.
Frank, Tiger certainly had his adventures here at 14.
It's gonna
Well,
get
we'll
kicked
never forget that. Spun it left. In the end, was very, very lucky to get away with 6. Had it been 7, Garcia might have just caught him at the post, but he will, and we will, never forget 14.
No, because I'm not like
This,
that.
the second shot here at the par 4. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Well, we've seen this before today, in the bunker.
You're echoing.
Routine stuff here, Frank, from the bunker?
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of him with his third shot coming up.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green
Hello.
light special, really. Come up considerably
Hello,
short.
hello. Yeah, it's better.
Even par, currently.
Frank, it's been that kind of a tournament. Another bogey.
Yeah, it's not exactly a small gap between that player there and the rest of the field. That gap's got to feel like the Grand Canyon right now.
Frank, what's the key on this approach here at the 15th?
Well, knowing exactly where that pin placement is, Rich, there's mounding, there's that little gut out of the right side of this green. If you miss your mark here, that ball can easily finish 30 or 40 feet away.
That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. So they'll tap in. Did the job right there. Final round coverage comes your way tomorrow for our entire crew. I'm Rich Lerner saying thanks for being with us on EA Sports, and so long for now. EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present final round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. This is one of the most exciting days of the year in golf. It's the final round of the Web.com Tour Championship, the fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. And Frank, this is the day that dreams are realized. And I'm talking about lifelong dreams.
You're exactly right, Rich. They say pressure is relevant. Perhaps the putt to win a major championship or win a PGA Tour event. What about the thought of actually having another career? That's right, 18 holes. That's what it's going to take today. And maybe you have a career that's going to last for many a year going forward. But it all has to happen today.
A beautiful, soft touch out of the bunker. That's Mickelson-esque. Off the edge. Wow.
That hurts.
Little redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday. So after all that, it's a bogey. Back to the TPC Sawgrass, the 15th hole. It's a par 4 as we make our way to this finishing stretch. And Frank, what's in store for the players here?
Another one of those par 4s around 450 yards. Ideally hit it tee shot down the right side, keeping it away from that bunker. But that's a flat bunker down the right with no lip, so it's still not too bad. Biggest problem here is that green. So many undulations on this green.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now.
Good try. Just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
This is literally the worst game ever.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Going to tap out on this hole for the week.
This kind of game.
Another bogey on this hole. Good putt. Now the start of the gauntlet. 16, 17, and 18. Par 5, 16. Frank, Tiger made birdie here all 4 days in winning in 2013.
Fred Couples made that fantastic eagle many years ago. Hole bends a little to the player's left. You don't have to hit driver here if you're a long hitter, but you really must move that ball right to left.
Come on.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Frank, anything you do differently from the rough in terms of your swing? Do you hinge the club a little bit more quickly?
You know, normally put the...
He went for the brief swim there, Frank. He's trying to stay dry now.
He is. Just trying to avoid water on the brain as well. This will take a good swing.
Has to regroup, playing his 5th shot after hitting it in the water.
Yeah, it's not all lost. Once again, check the yardage, check the wind, start again.
Well, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Well, Frank, the wheels are really coming off on this hole.
Yeah, time for some new ones, really. Well, the best he's going to do, really, is get away with a double bogey, and that's being realistic.
Frank, I guess it could have been worse.
Yeah, double bogey's not the end of the world. I don't know if I'd want to tell him that right now, but still, at the end of the day, he might realize what a good shot that was.
I'm just going to play this.
Frank, you know full well, this can be a humbling game.
And an embarrassing game.
It's very possibly the most famous hole in all of golf, the Island Green, the 17th at TPC Sawgrass. And when an amateur has played it, they'll come back and say, hey, I played the TPC Sawgrass, and the first question their buddies ask them is, what'd you make at 17? Well, I made an 8, but I hit it perfectly off. It just went a little too far. Oh, my goodness, he just missed that. And that was almost tap-in distance for par.
This game is doo-doo. Hello? Hey, John. Colton, do you want to have a 2v2? Alright.
Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at.
Extra stroke at it after going into the water. This now the 4th shot after the last one was in the water.
Yeah, but then y'all are 2v1.
Somehow just get it on the green. Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Well, Frank, you want to finish it off in style. The approach here to the final hole.
You'd